Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I am the founder of the Marriage Foundation. I used to be a divorce mediator many years ago, and I shifted my practice because I wanted to help people stay married, and not just stay married, but to be incredibly happy in their marriage, because that's what marriage is for. Now, this particular topic, how do you find a godly husband, really is a very important topic. And so I'm going to address this to you as if you were my own daughter. But daughters never really listen to their fathers, so hopefully you will not see me as your father. It is good that you're looking for this, because at least you recognize that there's a big difference in the kind of men that you can choose from. And when you say, I'm looking for a godly husband, how do I find that? What you're really saying, what you're acknowledging, is that you've set your standards high for mostly spiritual reasons, but there's also material reasons, aren't there? Your expectation of a godly husband is that he has a deep commitment to leading a moral life. Well, if you find that man, I'm going to say when you find that man, you're eliminating a lot of the usual problems that occur in marriage. Porn use, infidelity, abuse, disregard for children, those sort of things. Now that's your expectation, and I'm here to tell you that I have worked with so many couples, I can't tell you how many thousands since we started the Marriage Foundation. And just because someone is labeled by themselves or others as a godly person doesn't necessarily mean that they are. One of the unfortunate things about human beings is we have a philosophy, a code, a list of ethics that we subscribe to but don't live up to. That's just the truth of the matter. So you gotta get deeper if you want to find, let's not use the word godly because that's going to be included, but let's not use it because you want so much more. So we actually have a course at the Marriage Foundation for dating, for finding your soulmate. And I strongly advise you to utilize that course. We made it inexpensive on purpose. And one of the things that we have you do is make a list of all of the things that you're seeking in a man. And then prioritize that list. I'm going to skip through this. I'm going to make it very quick so you get the gist of it, even though you're not going to get the whole thing. Obviously, a course has so much more information. You may have already heard, make a list. You maybe even have heard, prioritize that list. But then I take it a step further. I say, this person who you have now defined, and it takes many months to do this, this man who you've now defined, does he want you? Does your list of attributes meet his standard? Because this is where the work has to go. Now here's the good news. This is all very metaphysical, and the word metaphysical can apply to Christians, Jews, Muslims. The religion doesn't matter. God is one. And he created the universe mechanically. There's a mechanical component in creation, and methodically. So what metaphysical means is that there's laws operating behind the scenes. One of those laws is the law of attraction, where likes attract. So if you're a compulsive liar, you're going to attract a compulsive liar. If you're a Pollyanna, you're going to attract a Pollyanna. So setting this up and then learning how to become that person, it starts literally juggling everything in the universe until everything is lined up, and you could be in a crowd of 1,000, and that man is in that same crowd, and you guys will be like lights to each other. It's very cool. So that is how you do it. Don't not do it. Now I'm going to share something just in case you don't take the course, and you should subscribe to this channel too. But I'm going to tell you something that is very, very important. Don't settle. Use the dating and the courting as a time for investigating, which means if you have sex during those 2 periods of time, you might as well throw that intention out the window because it's too much of a distraction. Now, I don't come from a moral place when I say, oh, it's immoral to have sex before you're married, because frankly, I think in many cases it's okay. For me, that commitment is what's so important. Not the commitment, oh no, I'm really going to marry you. Not that commitment, but the real commitment that comes over time and connection, where there's no question that you're going to be married for either of you. It's not such a big deal. If it's still a big deal to you because of the scripture and your ideas of morality, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But what's most important is that you hold off. Okay. And you hold off because you have to get to know him way down to the bottom. I even tell people, hire a private detective if you didn't grow up with him and know him really well. Get to know him. You're talking about a lifetime commitment. So, I may have gotten off, but I wanted you to get a sense of how complicated a question yours really is. And I want you to do more than just be satisfied with this video. So thank you for spending time with me, daughter. God bless you, and take care.